My name is Drew Wilson. Several years ago, I had the idea to mix my love of fishing with my career as a tattoo artist. Since then, I've traveled all over the country fishing and making fishing-inspired tattoos for a truly unique clientele. Now, I've decided to take it a step further. You're watching Fishing for Tattoos.
Then you can roll. Practice rolls will get you. You always blow your luck. But you actually don't know what the roll is yet,
no,
so
I
that
don't.
may not have been a good number. I just set the dice down. Oh, I should do the intro. Welcome to another episode of Fishing for Tattoos. I am Drew Wilson. It's my buddy Cody McCormick. We just got to the fishery, and he was setting up his rod. We said that we were going to do one of these today, and he doesn't know what we're doing yet. I just went and grabbed the big dice out of the car and grabbed a coin, and he rolled a 6 just messing around. He might have ruined his luck, but it might have been good. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to have you roll that 6-sided dice. There's a catch coming.
All right.
And we're going to fish till you catch whatever amount of fish you roll. So say you roll a 1, you got to catch a fish. You roll a 6, you got to catch 6 fish. And whatever number fish you roll, say you roll 3, your third fish is what you get tattooed on you.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll, and then we're going to see what you got.
All right, let's see what.
Number 3. 3's good.
Yeah.
All right. But there's a catch that he doesn't know about yet. You got to flip this coin and call it. If you get it, you get to fish with a rod. If not, you can only use a reel.
Okay.
No rod at all. Okay, so you'll have to hand line or use a reel.
Okay.
Okay. 3 fish. Heads or tails?
I'm gonna call heads.
Okay. Oh, it is heads, man. Okay, that would have been super funny. It would have been actually pretty easy. This little fishery we're at is absolutely littered with white bass right now, and so it would have been doable to catch 3 without a rod. But it would have been it would have made the day a lot different. Cody just flew in from West Virginia or Virginia? Virginia. So this would have been his first fish in Arkansas this trip anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I prefer you get to use your gear. All right, we're gonna get after it. All right, we are on the water, a little choppy. There's a couple people over in the area we're gonna fish, so we're gonna give them a little space. But do you want my help in fly decision, or do you want me to help? All right, in that case, I'm gonna make this real easy on you. Just tie this heavy jig in there, and we're just gonna tie line here. Okay. Try to make it easy. It's windy today. Got some chops, not terrible, but I am a little worried about the camera falling. All right, are you rigged up?
Yeah.
Cool. So what I want you to do is just pull in so go ahead and throw your fly in the water there.
Yep.
And just pull your line in where you have 4 foot of line out the tip of your rod. This water is very brown today. We got a lot of wind. More. So like a little more. No, I want you to pull it in with your hands. So keep the slack off your reel and just have about that deep. Yep. You might stand up. And whenever you get a grab, it's going to be a hard thud. And I want you to set vertically as quick as you can with some gusto. Remember, you got that big line. We're fishing 16-pound line. Trout set hard. Put that rod tip all the way down to the water. There you go. And now a little more to the right, in front of the boat a bit, right there. That's your angle. Feels kind of silly tight lining like that, but it can be very effective. So we're going to see. Yep. Oh, that was a grab. All right, put it right back in there. Oh, this wind is brutal. It's going to be so much easier to back row it. You did get the feel one, and it did prove that it's going to work a little. Nice. What do we got there? White bass. First whitey. All right, I'm going to row us out just a little bit since we've got this wind, so we don't get beat up on that wall. You can pick him up by the line since he's under a pound. We'll save the net for if it's a hog. Go ahead and unhook that little dude and then show him to me over here. First whitey. Fish number 1 in the boat. Whitey could be a hybrid actually. See how broken up his lines are? It's hard to tell when they're small. You can tell with the teeth, but when they're that small, it's actually really hard to tell. Okay. But we're gonna let's call him a hybrid just for continuity's sake. Oh yeah. Yeah. My first hybrid. Yeah, we'll let him go. We'll call him a little wiper. I could be wrong. Fish nerds go easy on him. All right, let's go get another. We got to get 3. To our right, so you're a little bit more in front. Yeah, good. Yep, nice. Oh, good fish. That looks like a good fish. You can clear that line out that you have so you can play him, unless you think you can get his head up real easy. I'm just gonna back us out so I don't have to row so I can get the net. What did it look like? Is it a whitey? Is it a largemouth? Kind of looks like a largie. Yeah, it is. Or Kentucky. Yeah, it looks like a spot. All right. Fish number 2 currently on. Looks like it's a Kentucky or a largemouth. I can't tell you if it's a spot or a largie. Spot. I think. I'm so bad at warm water. Bring him on over here. Good look. Go ahead and get him unhooked, and then we'll show him. So we're getting a little variety. Difference in the tattoo, because if I can't tell the difference that easily, someone who's bassy will tell us. What do you think? That looks like a spot. I think it's a spot. I think it's look inside the mouth. Isn't there a little? I don't know. I don't know how to tell. It looks like a spot to me. I'm gonna call it a spot or a LMB, and we'll just put that as number 2. Decent fish. Cool. Got a chunk out of his back. Missing a spot. Number 2. Next one is the tattoo. Being the next one is the fish you're getting tattooed, is there any like pressure or desire on your end, or are you just pretty loose?
A white bass would be cool, but I'm pretty loose.
Pretty loose?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just out here for a good time.
Like tattoos and fishing,
Cool. Perfect. Perfect. All right, well, let's go get it. This is the one. It is so hot. I've got a little bit of Sanoderm, which is like a tattoo bandage that I put over the button on my GoPro because it's got a little hole in it and it's not waterproof anymore, and it's so hot that that has melted from this being in the sun. But I think we can find this other fish pretty easily, hopefully. But I like the big jig because it means you don't catch any like quarter pounders. That's probably a good depth right there. Yep. There you go. Number 3. What is it? It's a largie. Oh, no, it came off. Oh, man. Don't count. It did look at first like a white bass till you got it to the surface. So number 3 got hooked. Looked like a little largemouth. Came unbuttoned as he was pulling it up to the boat. So number 3 is not in the books yet. Jig game strong. All right, let's run it back. Yep. Yes. Nice fish. Good hook set too. It's funny. Whitey? Whitey. We row out here a bit and spin this thing around. You can bring him in and you can hoist him up by that line once you get him close. I wouldn't do it on the rod. I just pick up the line. Good. That's a caught fish. Oh, that's a rough fish, man. He's had a hard day. Yeah, he just got a little more rough. All right, let's see this bad Larry. Number 3, white bass. That's the tattoo. Brown water, since we only got fish in brown water the whole time we were here. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Fishing for Tattoos. I'm dropping Cody off at the airport. You have a good trip?
Oh, it was awesome, man.
Yeah, it's been raining on us a lot today, but before the battery dies, anything you want to add?
Oh, yeah, man.